Hello team, I wanted to go ahead and go through the steps of how to utilize our financial calculators that we have on our website. I use this many times with our clients. The whole point of it is for an action either to increase contributions or enroll. So it's a quick calculation to do that. A lot of times we get that question of, I only have a year left or I only have 2 years left. Is it really worth it for me to contribute? I only have 5 years left. And is it really worth it for me to contribute? Or can you show me how much I'll have if I start saving now and I continue throughout, if I continue at $100 a paycheck for someone that's young too, right? And I know we have some of those calculations and a thing, but it's good to show them through our website and also direct them to our website to use a calculator on their own as well. So if you go to our website, mppfabenefits.org, you go to resources and then go to financial calculators, and then you click on financial calculators, and then there's two calculators. There's the 403B savings calculator and the 457 savings calculator. You would want to use the 457 savings calculator. And with this being said, I was already playing with this a little bit, so I'm going to just delete all the numbers and just start from scratch. That's what I like to do when I sit down with somebody and I know that they're all required, so they'll remind you that they're required to do this. So percentage to contribute. Let's say we're doing somebody that is only 3 years away from retirement. So let's say they're 54 and they're leaving at the age of 57 and they want to contribute, let's say 5% of their pay. And then their annual salary is, let's say, $87,000. And this just shows salary increase. I usually keep this at 3% just for simplicity's sake. Current age, we said that they were 54 and they're leaving at the age of 57. And as far as their balance, they don't have a balance, and their annual rate of return, you could use anywhere from 6 to 10. We usually say, but we, for the sake of this, we'll use 8%. So for those 3 years, they would have put in $13,000 and $445.42. And after 3 years, they'll get $15,149. Okay. And if they increased it to maybe like 7%, they'll obviously have a little bit more money in there. So it's just a way to show them how much in a short term that they can make in that short term. But typically, let's say that we're going to use this for someone brand new. And so let's say someone starting at the age of 25, leaving at the age of 55, brand new in their career. They want to start off with 3%. Their salary, let's say, is $70,000. And we'll leave everything else the same. They're starting off new with 0. So they put in $100,000 over their lifetime, but they actually accumulated $334,419.11. I also use this tool to basically show people that increasing their contribution makes a difference. So let's show somebody that's mid-career. Let's say they're actually 37 maybe, and they still have some time to go, and they were putting in 3%, the same amount since the beginning, and they never increased it. And they have a balance. Let's say their balance is $12,000, and with that balance, they put in another additional during this time frame, they put an additional $49,170.32. So their balance is $148,407.86 if they continue to do 3%. But if they're contemplating putting in an extra 2%, that would increase the $148,000 to $250,000. Let's say they're thinking about doubling it or doing even more to 7%. It would show that it goes up to almost $300,000. So again, over time, just showing them the impact of increasing their contributions. And I would say that, we recently used this tool in a public works department, and a lot of those guys were short term, and all of them acted and they ended up enrolling just because Patrick and I showed them this tool. So I would say it's a great tool to use, and I just want to make sure you know that's at your fingertips and how to use it. If you have questions, do let us know. All right. Well, thank you. Thanks for your time. I hope you do use this in the fields.